Black women. You know, there's an old saying, a hard head makes a soft behind. I used to hear the elders say that all the time when I was a kid. Never quite understood what it meant until I got older. Black women, I have told you over and over again that black men are gone. They've made it perfectly clear that they want nothing to do with us. We can't do anything about that except move forward, get our passports, and go overseas and start a new life. Black women, I really feel bad for this fan that approached this B-list actor by the name of Omari Hardwick or Chadwick or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't watch his show. But I can only imagine the humiliation and shock that this black woman must have felt when she was mistreated, snubbed, disrespected, whatever you want to use to fill in the blank, whatever word. The bottom line is she was put in a position where she saw what was really going on. The fact that black men really don't want to be bothered with us. And they're beginning to show their horns, as many devils do. Apparently, this woman didn't get the memo. And I feel bad about that because I'm sure that she had good intentions. You see, I live out here in Los Angeles, and every so often I see celebrities, and you know what I do when I see them, regardless of what race they are or who they're with? I look at them for a few seconds, I turn my head, and I keep it moving. A lot of these people are different from what you see on television. They're not nice. A lot of them are very snotty and stuck up, especially the ones that come from meager means and they gain a lot of fame and fortune and success. They forget who they are and where they came from, especially the black men of Hollywood. Especially them. I wanted to take my time before I responded to this sad situation where this black woman who simply wanted perhaps an autograph and a photograph, and she was rudely denied. Now, black women, I want you to know something. I believe that even celebrities are human, and even they have their moments, and even they deserve to have a day off from being a celebrity. But you know something, black women, I'm a firm believer that the more blessings you get in life and the more you move up in the world and the more success and wealth and fame and power that one achieves, the more humble you should be. You see, by not being humble, there can be consequences, such as what we're seeing with this Hardwick or this Omari Hardwick. I'm sorry, I don't follow this guy because I know better. You see, you have to remember something. I briefly was a part of Hollywood. I think I've mentioned that before. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's a different ball game with these black men in Hollywood. Once they get a certain amount of wealth, money, and success, and of course, their trophy wives, they become different people on every level. And they can only hide that for so long before a nice fan walks up to them in a very nice way and then they show their true colors, especially if it's a fan that comes from a group of people that they want nothing to do with. And in this case, it was a black woman. I really feel bad for her. I wish she had have listened to one of my videos. She would have known better. You see, I don't approach celebrities for any reason at all, especially the black ones, the black men. I know better. I stay far away from them. I know better. I'm not a fool. As I said before, black women, I might have been born last night, but I stayed up the whole time. I'm an old soul in a young body, and I'm far from being a fool. I've heard many black men on YouTube over the last several days give their take on this whole situation, and quite frankly, I'm not impressed. Black women, I'm going to make this very short. You can't force people to like you. You cannot force people to find you attractive. You cannot force people to remember where they came from and who they are. Or should I say who they used to be. Money changes people. Power and money and fame changes people, especially a black man. Black women, don't focus on this Omari Chadwick guy or Hardwick or whatever the fuck his name is. Leave this coon alone and his manly looking wife. Leave these people alone. We have a better selection of men that we can choose from. And there are non-black male celebrities that probably would have been a little bit nicer to this black woman if she had approached them. And I have a funny feeling that if this black woman had been anything but a black woman, she probably would have been treated with a little bit more respect from Omari. But unfortunately, black women, or maybe I should put it this way, women with black skin and negroid features are a complete turnoff these days to black men. And that's a sad shame. Remember I told you before, it's one thing to be bigoted and prejudiced and racist against those outside of your ethnic culture, but it's a different type of animal to hate your own. And Mr. Omari Hardwick or Chadwick, whatever the fuck his name is, he has shown the world how he really feels about his own people. I'm going to leave you with this, black women. I'm going to say one word. Boycott!